Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I will be solving one of the important question of Python. So the question is, write a Python program to find even numbers which comes before odd number. Okay, so what it means, we need to find out the list of the even numbers or print the even numbers which comes before odd number. So you can see if we have this list, right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 10 12 14 17 19 20. So if I go with this 1, okay, so 1 is what? 1 is a odd number, right? And after this we have even number, so we will not print here even, we will not print here 1, right? Now likewise if I go with 2, right, if I go with 2, so 2 is the even number and which comes before odd number, right? So the next number is 3 which is odd, so I will print here 2. Likewise I will go ahead over here, you can see we have 14, right? So 14 is the even number. After this we have a odd number, so 14 comes before the odd number, right? So likewise we have to print the output. So let's see how we can do that. So whenever you are writing some program, it's better to make that program or write that program into a function. So I'll just create one function, let's say f underscore even underscore not even, get underscore even, like this. And here I will pass one first one parameter, and I will say ki this is the list. I am telling that this function will return a list. This function takes a list, right? Okay, now what I'll do, it's very pretty straight solve problem. So for I in what, I will go with this list, right? So I'll go via like this, and then what I will do, I will check if input of I. First what I will do, first I will check input I divide by 0. No, this is the formula by which we can get the we can find out whether the number is even or, no, or odd, right? And what I will write, I will write it again, I plus 1 should be odd, right? Now if it is something like this, I'll just print the I, input of I, correct? Now let me call this function. If I run this, then you will see it returns an it returns what, error, right? Now what is that? Here I have to use len of input list. Again if I run this, we will receive an error at the last. So here I need to iterate till -1. Why I am doing here -1? Because here we are calculating I plus 1, right? So we should not go ahead with this 20. If the iterator comes at 20th position, or on this number, then it will check for I plus 1, means after this 20 also it will check, and it will say that hey, we do not have index present in it, right? That's why it is failing now. So if I run this now, you will see we have the correct output, 2 4 6 14. Now we have 6 also. Let's see, we have 6, right? This is the even, and after that we have odd. So that's why we have printed over here. Now what I will do, I will not print a single number. Instead I can also create one list, right? And here I will append the the exact number or the value, and I will return to output underscore list. Cool. And here I need to print it, because we are returning the output list, right? This is list we are returning, but we are not printing anywhere, right? That's why I have written here print statement. Now you can see we have the correct output. Now we can solve this problem using a single line also, right? So how we can do that, let's see. Cool, just copy it over here. Okay, so we do not need this now. Here it should be like this. So if you want to write for loop and if else condition into a single line, then how we can do that? Write a for loop, right? Write a for loop like this. After this write here if else condition, if condition only. Okay, and if it is true, then usually what we need to do, we need to get this out input of I, correct? And if it is false, if suppose there is any false condition, false statement, then we would have written over here. But since I do not need to write any else condition, so I am just leaving it as it is, correct? Remove all this stuff and return it. And what we need to return? We need to return an array, right? So I am putting over here like this. Okay, so now if I run this, then you can see we have a same output, right? So maybe you can solve this problem using lambda functions also. You can try that way, and we have a multiple ways, couple of ways we can try it out. So yeah, for this video that's it. And if you are liking my content, please share with your friends, check out my website courses, and you will definitely love those paid courses also. Thank you. Bye bye.